Plus, another mistaken release by the State Corrections Department. And this one's a whopper. Remember this guy? He is a key player in an unforgettable crime that shocked New Mexico to its roots. And somehow, he was able to get out of prison way before his time was up. His name is Lawrence Nieto, one of the men involved in the notorious Torreon cabin murders, where an Albuquerque man and his girlfriend were shot dead and her two little boys left to starve. News 13 has learned Nieto is the latest inmate the State Corrections Department has accidentally let out early. Kim Bias reports.
The name Lawrence Nieto is known all too well in New Mexico. He is one of 4 men convicted of the shocking killings of 17-year-old Ben Anaya, his 23-year-old girlfriend Cassandra Cedillo, and her 2 boys, 4-year-old Johnny and 3-year-old Matthew. The boys were left to starve to death after their mother and Anaya were shot to death in a remote cabin in Torreon in 1996. The bodies were found 4 months later. Nieto was initially sentenced to 4 life sentences. Then, after new evidence was revealed in 2007, he took a deal that cut his sentence to 39 years. Plus, he got credit for time served.
Is your no contest plea today being given of your own free will?
But News 13 has learned his release date came about 10 years early. The Corrections Department confirms he was mistakenly released on March 1st. He violated parole within a month and was back in. Then he was released again on August 3rd. He violated parole again and was then back on September 18th. Nieto was set to be released yet again later in September. But this time, a new system was in place to try to prevent early releases after a series of them earlier in the year. This time, the person in charge of recalculating and double-checking release dates caught the mistake. So how did this happen again? That's exactly what the Corrections Department is trying to figure out right now. A spokeswoman says it appears that when Nieto's release date was calculated, it was dated back to 1997, his original conviction date, not 2007 when he was resentenced. She says Nieto's file is being thoroughly reviewed right now. They hope to have some solid answers by tomorrow. Kim Baez, KRQE News 13.
A spokesperson says State Corrections Secretary Greg Marcantel does want to talk about what happened in this case, but he is out sick today. His office says he will be ready to talk about it tomorrow.